President Obama was really a movement 4 years ago, and the youth is all about wanting to be part of change. And you see 4 years later, he really went out of his way, not only as a candidate, but as a campaign to reach the youth. I don't think it's necessarily that the younger generation is more democratic. They want to be talked to. They want to know that their vote is going to count at the end of the day. It's a mix of both the candidate and the way the campaign is run. You actually have to go out and fight for the vote, get young voters involved and intrigued in what you're talking about, and let them know that it's not just politics as usual. We're talking about policies that actually affect your life. We saw this last election cycle that the Republican Party unfortunately made social issues the forefront of their platform. They talked too much about abortion. They were not as accepting as they could have been to gay rights. A lot of people hear that alone and they just shut off the Republican Party as a whole. My dad, for example,
what a great honor and privilege it is to be here at the 92nd Street Y.
Was governor of the most conservative state in the country and was reelected in Utah by 80% of the vote, and yet he couldn't get through a presidential primary because he spoke openly and honestly about things that I think my generation cares about. He talked about energy, equality. He talked about gay rights. The Republican Party has a lot of work to do. They do have the potential to reach the younger generation. Young people usually come out in droves for an election, as we saw in 2008, and then you see a huge drop right after that. They feel that they can't make much difference in Washington. That's why they vote. They feel like that's at least something that they can do. Being involved after an election cycle is more important than the election process itself, because that's when things actually get done. The millennial generation, my generation, has an incredible opportunity to change the future, to get involved and make the differences that need to be made for not only our lives, but for our kids' lives, for our grandchildren's lives. And I would encourage everyone out there that doesn't want to get involved in the political system to at least give it a try. I promise you that it will change your life just like it changed mine.